Hello everyone. Today is what's today? It's Friday, July 1st, 2022 at 8:57 a.m. in the morning. I woke up about 8:15. It seems like I didn't get to fall asleep until after 3 or 4 o'clock this morning again. Twisting and turning and couldn't sleep. But I had some intense dreams, but now I've forgotten about what the dreams that I had. So, um, I'm kind of stuck emotionally and mentally and financially. So, here's what I gotta go through. At 11 o'clock is checkout time, and it's raining like crazy all day today, and it's supposed to be that way. Well, it's supposed to rain off and on today, and then rain again in the middle of the night, and then off and on. Do a lot of raining for, again, the next whole week or whatever. And so I just got my Social Security check today, and I just got my Social Security check today, and and so, but they must have sent my other paycheck, second and final paycheck. Um, they must have sent it. Um, they must have sent it again through paper check. So they didn't send a direct deposit. So I thought that after everything went through, I thought that they would send the direct deposit. But so I guess with that previous job, they said that the direct deposit didn't go through in time. That maybe I just probably just missed the mark. So I had to get a paper check then. And then some people say that, well, your final paycheck will usually be a paper check and not direct deposit. So that might be the case of why they probably sent the check in another paper check, which is due to the gang stalking, I'm not gonna disclose. Um, I'm not gonna disclose the amount of the check with them trying to calculate. It's so disgusting. With the online perps, I have them blocked, but they still try to act like they think they own me and try to calculate my amounts of money that I get and all this crazy stuff. Calculate the amounts of money that I get, or or even in that case that I make, and they try to calculate my finances, try to calculate how many calories they think I'm eating, and try to track every doggone thing that I do when they should be, getting their souls right with Jesus Christ. Which is, I'm trying to get closer and trying to work on it, and I admit that I slack off myself. So, so, Monday's the holiday. So I just found out about, not getting which I had a feeling that I wasn't gonna get the direct deposit for my work paycheck. Excuse me. so so now I have to go. I hope it won't be that difficult this time. So now I have to go back to, the waterfront mission and try to fight for my paycheck. I'll try to go this coming Tuesday, since Monday is a holiday. So Tuesday, I'm hoping is there. and I will, fight blood, sweat, and tears to get the doggone, even though it's not a whole lot. But I will fight if I have to fight blood, sweat, and tears to get my doggone check. Not physically, but like I did last time. Raise hell. but so um, excuse me. So I mean, I'm wondering. See, the way that the perps expect me to survive is strictly off of my Social Security paycheck, but it's harder to do while you're homeless. And I heard that being homeless is more expensive than being housed, and plus, you meet your demise faster as a homeless person than someone that has a job. I mean, a place to live. So you meet your demise faster as a homeless person than someone who has a place to live. So um I checked, and this hotel tonight would cost almost $200 for the night, and probably tomorrow night. And if that's the case, then the motel, I mean, for 2 nights on a weekend at one of these hotels, the motel would be like um under $400, but excuse me, it would be under $400 for a whole week rather than just 2 nights. But as I said, I was told that they were, you know, no availability, and then I still, you know, I'm gonna try to physically go and get that man that 365. I'm planning to go and send it to him. I just want to get that burden off my back, you know. So I may have to sleep out in the rain. I hate to have to do it because I can't even get any sleep, but I might have to be forced to sleep out in the rain in bad weather. Um, I might have to sleep out in the rain in bad weather. But I mean, I hope it won't be dangerously bad, with all the lightning and thunder. But I'm scared about what I heard about that lady and her 2 dogs or whatever. But somebody said that, oh, the news or whatever sent a warning and against the lightning. And I think they said it was in Pico Rivera area of Los Angeles, kind of near Culver City. And they said she went to go walk her 2 dogs or whatever. But hey, she may not have been informed. She may not watch TV. She may not watch the news, or she may not be aware of the weather. And, she went out and walked her 2 dogs, and she got struck by lightning and died. Her and her dogs died. And as I said, when I was out there, um, screaming out, crying out for help with being on the streets and stuff, and having to deal with the bad weather, I pretty much blacked out for a split second. But I didn't fall out, but I kind of blacked out when it had lightning really bad. And I'm like, oh, I thought I was going to get struck by lightning and die. But I remember the foster sister Joni when I was in first grade or something, first or second, more like first grade. I think she told me about this bus driver, or who it was. I forgot who it was. A school bus driver or somebody who got struck by lightning 19 times and then died. So that was, and then I remember that movie Powder used to what was it Sean Patrick Flannery or who it was, Powder was one of my favorite movies when I was a kid, but I didn't realize there was occultism and witchcraft in that movie too. So I don't consider Hollywood movies my favorite no more, and I don't consider secular music my favorite anymore. You know, but Matilda, I didn't even realize there was witchcraft in that movie and stuff too, and I consider that one of my favorite movies. So when I was a kid, I had certain favorite movies that I liked as a kid, and then watched them again as an adult, and then lost interest and didn't consider it my favorite anymore. Like Howard the Duck, and that used to be a favorite as a child, and Little Shop of Horrors. I used to consider that my favorite when I was little, but oh, and what's that? Dang, certain other movies I used to consider my favorite as a child, and I remember I used to like Dennis the Menace the movie as well. But certain movies used to scare me, like Pet Cemetery and Freddy Krueger and Jason, and Edward Scissorhands and certain other um, scary movies. I hate scary movies and blood and gore, and I hate I always hated horror movies. But to be honest, if Aaliyah wasn't in Queen of the Damned, I wouldn't touch a movie like that to be anxious to watch it or like it or whatever. But because she was in the movie at the time, I thought that, well, that was one of my favorite movies just because she was in it. And same with Romeo Must Die. If she wasn't in that movie, I wouldn't even be interested in movies like that. But I would always skip to her parts because I was a big fan of hers and stuff. But reality really hit me to find out her own relatives were, abusive and cruel. So that was devastating to find out that her own relatives were mean people. Not all of them, because I haven't contacted all of them, but a few people, a few of them. But people swear up and down that Aaliyah was such a nice person and all that, you know. But it's like I don't own anything about Aaliyah nowadays. No posters, no T-shirts, no music, no movies. I got rid of all of that trying to follow Jesus Christ. But it seems like they still perp me with Aaliyah and family members. My family with a deceitful looking smile on my face. After I turned to Jesus, they would perp me by acting like they want to try to entice me to be back a fan of Aaliyah again, or try to act like they want to lure me back into that so that they can mock and make a fool out of me and stuff like that. You know, so but it's like I would be forbidden to discuss her or talk about her, but then when they randomly feel like it, they would try to play her music and then treat me like a retarded baby and then think it's funny and be like, "Oh, Candy, let's listen to some of Mia," and then the whole family mock and laugh at me, and then next thing you know, it ends up into an argument and a mental health crisis and stuff like that. That's just doggone unnecessary. So but I still, every now and then, if I see something Illuminati, New World Order, or truth related about not just her, but any other, not all celebrities, but certain celebrities, every now and then I'll research about that or take note, you know, but I really do not care about these artists nowadays. And like I could care less about Lil Nas X, Bad Baby, Doja Cat, or whoever else is out there, Cardi B. I don't care about none of them, you know. And they're aggressively shoved down our throats. So, I be trying to stay away. Like yesterday, I came into this hotel room and the TV was on, and I couldn't fight fast enough to get that doggone thing turned off. But I hate when you go eat at a bar or certain restaurants and there's every TV screen in every direction you turn and there's no way you can avoid it. Um, so, and narcissistic abusers who are ignorant to the truth, what they'll do is they'll think I'm crazy and insane. But, like say if I go and stay at some place like like when I was living in Los Angeles, I said, well, or even at hotels or motels, if they want to try to force shove TV down my throat. And I said, well, I don't even want to watch TV. And they say, well, well, how do you get your entertainment? Like as if entertainment is so important. Well, I got ways to occupy myself. But lately I haven't even been. There was a point in time I would watch a lot of cooking shows, but some of those people, I'm not going to name their names, the so-called popular cooking YouTubers, who I thought would have been enthusiastic and nice and everything, but I've dealt with, somewhat rudeness with them too. That they were, that's disappointing. So I like lately I've been seldom even watching many YouTube videos at all, not that many, but I still collect and save some to watch for later in case I would have spare time. But I'm so doggone busy fighting this gang stalking and this targeting and stuff. I mean, the perps consider me TV to watch. It's an entertaining TV show, and they even admit it, the online perps. But some of them say, well, they stalk everything I do, but then say I'm not interesting. Well, you've been stalking me for years, but still say that I'm not interesting. But they won't let up or won't give up on trying to control me and abuse me. So, yeah, I mean, I'm just undecided on whether or not to do another hotel night tonight or go back on the streets. But either way, people would say, either way, somebody's going to say I made a foolish decision one way or another. Whether I go back on the streets, it's a foolish decision. But if I stay another night and pay almost $200, that's another foolish decision. So damned if I do and damned if I don't. So, I'm really feeling conflicted on what I should do. But it would be easier. I mean, if I could stay another night, I can rest more, write another short story or two, and focus better on blogging and writing. And I can focus better on blogging and writing, and I can blog and write and do short stories, and I could get laundry done and rest more and get another shower and brush my teeth and stuff like that. But see, even if I were to do 2 nights tonight, I wouldn't have enough money to stay Sunday night or Monday, because of the 4th of July holiday, and hotels probably might be booked anyway or overbooked. Excuse me. So hotels might be booked. So there's really no place to go on Monday. And I know the regular buses won't be running, but I might have to take a damn long walk to the main bus station. Or I probably could take the beach bus to go to the beach and just hang out at the doggone beach on Monday. Not to celebrate the holiday, but to have somewhere to be. And if I can use the bathroom when I need to, or something like that. But yeah, I have a lot of things that I need to do between now and Tuesday with handling certain business and stuff like that. Definitely probably on Tuesday I will have to handle certain business. Excuse me. So I really not looking forward to Tuesday because I don't want to say too much, but Tuesday might be a day that I have to deal with a satanic homosexual that's younger than me and trying to tell me off about myself or something. Tuesday, here in Pensacola, locally, but I can't go into detail. But I'll see. Hopefully it won't happen. But so these taxi cab companies are always claiming that they're hiring and need people so bad. But why they act like they don't want me to work for them, or trying to put roadblocks in a way to deter me or stop me from getting to work for them? That could be a job. But I don't even know if I should try to shoot my shot and try again. So but then again, I don't do well with people. And then if I be a cab driver and have to deal with somebody that's a perp and you know, do something frustrating to me on purpose to drive me to quit, or if they might make up a lie on me and set me up to get fired or something, or who knows what. So I don't know, but I wish I had a way to get access to my own vehicle. If I can get access to getting help with my own car and do my own maybe package delivery or food delivery or some other business or service or something. But narcissistic abusers always feel like I have no business running any businesses. Oh, you're retarded and don't know what you're doing. So it's now 9:21 and still feeling conflicted on what's the best to do. I don't know if I should do another hotel room night and then end up being super broke and then struggling for the rest of the month, or should I just go out in the bad weather, you know, and pray to not be struck by lightning, I guess. Or, you know, or yesterday it was in the morning during the day and I had to watch out for flash flooding. And I was hoping to not get swept off, you know, because I had to walk through water downtown. I had to walk through flooding water that was almost knee deep. And the water was just gross and nasty. But I'm glad I was able to get a shower last night and stuff like that. So, and I have a few things that I need to buy and replace. Like I need, and I'm gonna do it myself, with my own money. I'm at the moment I don't need to ask for help. But if I write some short stories, if you want to donate, then you can, donate if you want to. So, but for the next few days, I don't need any financial help. But if I write short stories, and if y'all want to donate, then that can be helpful. So, I'm gonna go at the moment. What time did I say it was? It's 9:22 right now. So, I took a shower last night, but I want to take another one. But I hope that I can get out of here in time. So, yeah, this hotel, I didn't have to pay a deposit on it, but I don't know what I should do. You know, but I'm not saying people should dictate my life or whatever. But I guess maybe for a situation like this, maybe you can dish out maybe some suggestions, but not dictate or make it like I have to do what you say or like your decision is the best. But maybe I don't know. But I already told about the problems with with struggling with housing and stuff. So my time is about to. They might split into another video, but I'm gonna go now, and I'll see y'all.